Hello everyone, Ian Cold here with another Project Duce Devlog. So, I apologize, I've had a few personal things going on lately. I haven't had as much time to work on the project as I would have liked, but I just wanted to show you some of the updates. So, I've started working on the tiles, so a little bit of a nice background as opposed to just that gray, and also, I've worked a little bit on the user interface for the units. Now, I think I've said this before, but I am basing a lot of this game off of my experience with Total War games. And the one thing with Total War games when it comes to unit movement is there's only one button for movement, and it's usually kind of a toggle. Like I'm thinking of in Rome 2 Total War, there's one button for naval combat for the movement or for toggling the boarding or ramming, but I found it sometimes a little confusing as to which stage or which setting the unit is on, and that just kind of confuses me. Also, for land units, well, also for sea units, the button to move is separate from the button to stop moving. So, when you go to move something somewhere, you do that, and then you have to click a different button to make it stop moving. So, I'm trying out something a little bit different, where there is the one button to show the status, but then when you hover over things, it brings up others, and then that's the move control that includes the stop. Now, I don't know how this is going to evolve when I add other things like attacking that needs to be stopped as well. I'm going to cross that bridge when I get to it, but I'm going to see if I can not just redo the Total War systems, but to see if I can try and make some of my own and see if I can make some improvements here and there. And the other thing is I wanted to just talk a little bit about how the elevation system is going to work. So a key thing I want to recreate is tactics, and tactics involving terrain. So lying in wait in forests and covered areas for ambushes, things like that, or about being able to take and hold very secure positions, like maybe very tall hills that would be very difficult to be dislodged from. And so terrain and elevation is a key part of that. So what I'm thinking of is each tile is going to have a certain elevation on a sliding scale. And so the higher elevation a unit is on, the bigger the range they will have is for both being able to see enemy units as well as to be able to hit and target enemy units. And this will be coupled with a fog of war system. That's coming a bit farther down the road. I'm still working on the basics right now, but that's some of the things I have planned for what's going to happen. So I now have the tile system and a very basic unit user interface system for movement, and my next step is probably going to be essentially the tile map making. So right now I just have code that essentially lays out 100 tiles in a very big square, and that's nice for a basic idea, but now I need to look and make systems to set hill regions, to make rivers, maybe oceans, because I'm thinking of having naval combat in this game as well at some point, and a way to turn a blank map into an actual area with elevations. So I'm going to be looking at that coming up. I haven't had much time lately, some things have happened, but those are the things I'll be looking to work on. And let me know what you think, and I'm hoping to have more for you soon, and maybe I can try and put out an early version, because there's not much to play right now, but What I do have, I can probably put up on itch.io relatively soon, once there's, a little bit more of something to do and interact with. But yeah, so that's what I'll be looking to work on going forward. And just wanted to let you know. Thank you all for watching. This has been Ian Cold.